Nah, you generational. I'm legendary.
And just while stumbling and fumbling, are you serious right now? Cam Ward will be drafted before Shedeur Sanders. And it's probably not for the reason that you think. This isn't because of a huge talent gap. It isn't because Shedeur Sanders is just a bum. It's really because of how the draft works in the NFL. And I have to say the bigger reason is because Cam Ward is looked at as having some of the highest upside in anybody in this draft. So today we're going to take a peek at Cam Ward. We already looked at Shedeur Sanders' film. I praise him. I think he's either a Giant or a Raider. And with Cam Ward, a lot of people have him going #1 overall. And if you enjoy these types of videos, more film breakdowns, we're getting ready for the draft and things, off season for college football, so all different types of content going on. So if you have any suggestions that you want to see, leave it down below in the comments. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you enjoy college football content. And let's get right into it. First things first, there's been a lot to say about where these two gentlemen are going. A lot of people think Shedeur's a Giant. A lot of people think Cam Ward's a Giant. Cam Ward is over here talking about who? Talking about Mr. Joe. He's name dropping Giant.
That's yeah, I knew it. Who said that? Actually, nah. An article came out today. I'm generational. So I guess it's article versus article. I like that you think that, man. But we all know the truth. What? Trav gonna be first? They know what's best. They know what's best. Just like I told Joe. He don't know what that pressure like. Out first. I'm generational. Nah, bro. That's weird. I'm generational. That's weird. Quarterback coach got favoritism. I don't blame. You know what it is? It's because you start training with him earlier. Because I'm generational, man. No, bro. You let another word describe you, bro. Nah, I am the word that describes you. Nah, you generational. I'm legendary. That's cool. You can be legendary. Man. Legendary, get their ass. We'll start doing it in like 5 minutes. Generational is once every 100 years. You could be generation. You could be generation. No Super Bowl. Drill, man.
I think Joe's actually what's it called? Possibly the quarterback coach. I'm hoping maybe it's the quarterback coach just to kind of ease it up. But maybe he's talking about Joe Shonin. I don't know. Maybe he's talking to GMs. I'm gonna leave it over there, but I think most importantly, the reason why we watched that clip is it's dope to see that, man, these two dudes are competitors. These two dudes are gonna do great stuff in the league together, going against each other, dueling. That's a great moment to see. A little itty bitty, a little throwback for Cam Ward. Remember, Cam Ward has been in college football for 5 years. He came from Incarnate Ward. He did not have a lot of offers coming out of high school. Throwback. I think one of the reasons he didn't have no offers is because Cam Ward played in a wing T offense in high school. So, I mean, he didn't really have many passes to throw. Here he is whipping it from the wing T. Why they thought Cam Ward was a wing T quarterback, I don't know. Hey, man, sometimes your coach just don't want what's best for you. The coach just don't want what's best for you. All right, so now that we've done enough preamble, all the mock drafts have Cam Ward going #1 overall, Shedeur going to the Giants. Some people have Shedeur going to the Raiders and Cam Ward going to the Giants. I think regardless, Cam Ward's going to be the first quarterback taken off the board. It's almost like a Mac Jones type of situation. I always kind of allude to it. I don't think Shedeur is Mac Jones. I'm just talking about the reason why Mac Jones got drafted out of that Ovid year, that 2020 year. He operated at a high level, a historic Alabama offense, right? But he did it in a way that wasn't very flashy, right? Now, Shedeur has some things that we like, and we talked about that other video. Go ahead. There's a lot of fun things you like about Shedeur, but that polish that he has on top of him, he's going to be a finished product that you just hope to elevate and add pieces around it and maximize. With Cam Ward, he seems very malleable, and if you want a malleable quarterback, if you're going to be the Tennessee Titans, right? If you're the Tennessee Titans, you just drafted a quarterback 2 years ago. You have to, or was that a year or 2 years ago? Like, this needs to be a large shift. Not just some dude that you take. So, and not Shedeur's not just some dude that you take, right? But is Shedeur Sanders a big of a switch up to completely change the whole organization? I don't know, right? And this just goes to team composition and less about the credits of what he can. Now the Giants, on the other hand, they got some bits and pieces. I think the Giants got bits and pieces, and they're happy to get either one of those quarterbacks. So that's great to see here. Comparing Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward to all their starts, obviously Cam Ward with the 5th year, but 53 college starts, 23-29 passing attempts, 17,000 yards, 157 touchdowns to 37 interceptions. Not too bad. One thinks they're generational, the other thinks they're legendary. I think they're both absolute dogs. We saw him throwing that deep ball there. Now, when we talk about some of the pros and cons of Cam Ward, we have to talk about the cons first. Let me give you the bad news first. Cam Ward, and if you've been watching this channel, I love covering the Miami games. Cam Ward was one of the most fun players to watch play football. He just does whatever he wants to do. He is the most nonchalant, as they say, confident college football player to ever step foot on a blade of grass. That's not a blade of glass. And I really feel like he does not care that his arm can't make a throw because he thinks that he can make every throw, right? And he can make most throws, right? He only really struggles when we talk about deep ball. He struggles when it comes to having a bit of consistency and accuracy, right? Probably one of my favorite pieces of film on Cam Ward here. Really shows another giant reason, a huge reason why I think he's going to be drafted before Shedeur. Again, this has nothing knock against Shedeur, but Cam Ward is just faster. Cam Ward is not just fast; he's got great contact balance, and he is a wizard in the pocket. Shedeur has amazing pocket presence. Cam Ward's pocket presence is that level, right? If I give Shedeur maybe the arm talent and definitely accuracy and consistency positive, I gotta give Cam Ward the pocket presence award, because watch him sit here and look what happens here. By the way, this is a TN, this is a stunt, right? So you're gonna have the tackle crashing in, you got your end coming in, right? What happens is this messes up this tackle. So instead of what should happen is him taking both of these guys, which he does do, and then letting him come clean. What actually happens is they just can't get a good arm on him while trying to choke slam him. He comes clean, and he's right in Cam Ward's face immediately from the blind side. And I just want you to see how he feels this and what he does when he feels it, right? He feels it, drops his hips. All right, I'm out of there. Immediately, I'm out of there. The contact back, like we've watched a lot of Quinn Ewers film, and I hate to keep comparing them. Quinn Ewers and Cam Ward aren't even in the same conversation when we talk about just two different quarterbacks. But just comparatively, watching the way that he manages that, instead of just locking up, he is immediately in action. As soon as he feels pressure, he's immediately in the action, right? He gets wild here, but he takes care of that ball when he's going crazy too. And then where's he at? Eyes downfield, and watch him rip. He's looking, always looking. Now, I don't like the fact that he likes to throw across his body. This isn't throwing across his body, but he loves rolling left, throwing right, throwing all the way back across the hash. But he does it, again, because he knows that he can do it. Look at this. This is, I mean, I'm not sure if you can get more tech. God, look how that, by the way, this is slow motion. That thing just zips out of this. He can generate some power. Mind you, this is rolling left. He's rolling the left. He gets his hips around and just one step. And look at him drive from that back foot. Look where that back foot and then that toe is pointed beautifully for him to follow through. And this DB's confused. He's on the ground. They don't know what's happening. Why are you on the ground? First off, why did he go on the ground? Oh, he saw Cam Ward's eye. He said, wait a minute. This motherfucker's about to throw this way. He tried to stop. He's on the ground, and then a laser beam in the back of the end zone. That's a touchdown, son. So that's great looks there from Mr. Cam Ward. Again, you're going to love the velocity, and I think really staying alive in the pocket, right? Russell Wilson-esque, if you will, right? Not when it comes to that cannon that Russell Wilson has attached to his right shoulder, but when it comes to his ability not to just stay alive. Shedeur Sanders does, again, a great job, I think, staying alive, a good job managing the pocket. But with Cam Ward, it's another element because he can really make people miss just straight up, right? He can shake you, he can give you some problems, and he's got enough speed to really burn you when it comes. Like, he can consistently run the read option if he wants to at the college level. I don't think his speed's going to translate to read option at the NFL level, but here he is, decently clean pocket as it's collapsing. He takes one step but goes right. And again, it's pocket manipulation, right? When you watch a great wide receiver, you will watch the way that he's setting up that cornerback. You watch a great defensive lineman, he's setting up that offensive lineman. It feels like Cam Ward is setting up some of these things. Obviously, as you saw, he's almost got this clean what's it called? Compression of the pocket where, oh yeah, he's going to step up and I'm just going to hit him. But what does he do? He sees this, boom, hard step. Now he doesn't just go straight back, go back to the pocket presence. If he goes straight back, guess who's waiting for him? Because he understands the layers of the defensive pass rush. I'm going to go vertical, boom, and then I'm going to take back. All right, boom. Now I know what's happening. Now I've created space. That one little thing, now I can get to that space. Let me squeeze through here. Ooh. And you're just not fresh enough for me, pal. You're just not. And after this is just, hey, this is a boy balling. This is a dude balling. Now I'm clean. Now I'm rolling left. Now I'm looking. Now my eyes are down the field always. I'm rolling left. I'm comfortable rolling left. Cool, smooth, come back, first down on 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, he also does it when it means the most. I think that there's a lot to be said in that. Here he is at Wazoo, stepping in the pocket. I mean, he just sees he doesn't just process. I think where him processing so quickly can almost hurt him sometimes when he's processing the field. Processing this quick is, I think, only a benefit when it comes to processing the pocket, because when rush gets in his face, it's not just that he sees it and feels it, is that he diagnoses it and handles it, right? There's quarterbacks who can feel the rush and they can feel it. Oh yeah, they know it's there, but are you going to be able to get away from it? Are you going to be able to keep yourself alive, find the safe spot in the pocket, and then immediately find the safe spot in the pocket again? Gets loose here. Do y'all see this? Let it play in full speed. Falling, just gets it to his guy. I mean, I don't know what GM doesn't want that in their locker room. Somebody who's like, the play is just never dead. Little Carson Wentzy, right? I think it could get him in trouble, but at the same time, the fact that he wants it that much. No, we're not. I'm not going to take a sack. How about 7 yards? How about I flick this and get 7 yards? I think that is a phenomenal thing to have in any room. There he is stepping up again. It's not just, and to go back on the Shedeur part, right? I'm only just comparatively, because people are going to try to throw, I'm not trying to throw hail on Shedeur, right? I think Shedeur does a really good job at this, being able to shake off defenders. But where Cam Ward then, again, that's that little inch above just in this particular skill set, is that he is fast and violent when he gets through, right? He's fast, violent. First off, if you're a young quarterback, you should never do this. This is like rule number 1. Never turn your back to the defense. But this is Cam Ward, son. So he looks back, hey, peekaboo. And then look at this. Eyes are down the field. He sees, oh, I got 17 people around me. Let me see if I can diagnose this. One of these, one of those. Like, what? Caleb Williams is on the other side of the ball, and he's pulling a Caleb Williams. He said, nah, I'm going to just reverse field. And he's still in the pocket, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, my God, that drop. How do you drop that? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. All right, last one. Highlighting, I think, what his best here it is against Virginia Tech. And look, talk about feeling it. This is what I mean by feeling. He feels that outside guy with a great angle. Oh, and then I just feel like he always makes the right decision. He goes from feeling it to, oh, actually, I can just step right back. Boop, I'm right back in, stepping again. I'm pumping. And again, look, this isn't, come on, dog. That's not normal. That's not just, every quarterback don't just do that, dog. It's a different type of poise to be out here, 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, just giving nonchalant stiff arms. He said, oh, wait, I know where the line of scrimmage is. Yerp. I mean, just, the dude's a psycho. He's an absolute psychopath. And I think, again, a lot of the things that are going to make him a lot of money are some of the intangibles, right? And being able to do some things. The processing speed is absolutely remarkable. So I don't be surprised if he gets drafted day 1. Don't be surprised if he's drafted before Shedeur, but I think both Shedeur and Cam are going to have a great NFL career. Again, I've already done my video on Shedeur, so that's the reason why I'm bringing them up. Go watch that video. If you like Cam Ward, leave a like on the video. If you don't dislike the video. Subscribe if you enjoy college football content coverage. Just anybody else you want us to cover, talk about, do other things. Look, man, we're just in the offseason of college football. We got to do something. We got to feed it. So if you have any ideas, let me know. We'll see you next time. Peace.